Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. It's John. I'm on my news desk and prop trading desk. Outrageous. Bitcoin is pumping like 4,000 some odd points. Great recovery on Bitcoin. More on that in a minute. Go over geopolitical news here and socioeconomic news. And if you stay with me, you get a bonus, which is my trading and speculation plan. Do me a favor. Give my videos a like and a share and subscribe to my channel. Let's get the word out. My channel's getting a lot of traction, got a lot of new subs. My goodness, Bitcoin's pumping. Let's look at geopolitical news first here. Happy Thanksgiving. BBC is reporting Lebanon ceasefire, what we know about Israel-Hezbollah deal. ABC News is reporting Trump's tariff plan could raise prices, blow up his own trade deal with Mexico and China and Canada. Forbes, Thanksgiving winter storms forecasted across the U.S. A lot of news travel, okay. New York Slimes is reporting Trump picks Stanford physician Dr. 𝐂𝐏𝐏𝐃 to lead National Institute of Health. I guess Dr. Fauci's out. So, the Politico, U.S. exchanges Chinese detainees for 3 imprisoned Americans. They're doing a prisoner swap. Washington Post, Trump signs transition agreement with Biden, but it lacks key guardrails. So this is geopolitical news. Now let's look at socioeconomic. If you stay with me to the end, you receive a bonus, which is my trading and speculation plan. I mean, Bitcoin is pumping, bought the dip on Bitcoin at the pivot points here recently. So let's look at this. All right, so today on bar chart, all right, stocks mixed before core PCE report. U.S. inflation gauge ticks higher with price pressure still stubborn. Stock market today, Wall Street wavers as big tech stock fall. Dell Computers tanking. Hyundai recalling over 226,000 cars and SUVs to fix rear view cameras that can fail. Wow, quantum computing stocks. So amazing news there with a lot going on with quantum computing. Bam. Question, can Amazon stock join the 3 trillion club? 3 trillion market cap under Trump? Walmart versus Target, which stock is the better buy right now? So let's go over major market overview real quick. S&P minis off 16 points. The NASDAQ off 216 points. Dow futures up 102. The VIX 115 spot 420. The Dixie 106 spot 275 off fractionally. The 10-year 110-185. Crude oil at 68.97 up fractionally. Nat gas $3.25 off fractionally. Gold is doing great this morning with the inflation news. 26.39 per ounce, up 18 points. Silver is at 30 spot 15. So let's look at the major market leader stocks here. I own most of these shares. Nvidia's off 3%. Tesla's in the news. MicroStrategy's up 8%. Michael Saylor's work has been great. Triple Qs are active. Dell Computers off about 14%. Apple Computers active. Microsoft, Mr. Softy. Amazon active. CrowdStrike Holdings off about 5%. And Palantir doing great, very active. Wow. So let's look at price of coffee's been pricey also too. Time for a coffee break. So, amazing. So let's look at what's being reported on Yahoo Finance. Key Fed gauge shows inflation stuck in neutral. The Fed's preferred inflation gauge showed price increases were flat, raising questions on inflation progress. Dow rises, S&P and NASDAQ fall after key inflation data. Leaked BYD letter signals China EV price war is set to heat up. A lot of news there. Wow. Inflation in focus. Dell and Hewlett-Packard fall after earnings. Yahoo Finance is reporting. Investors are trading on the October PCE report, also known as the Fed's preferred inflation gauge. It will be the last PCE reading the central bank receives ahead of the December meeting. So we got earnings and So let's look at this. Mexico warns Trump tariff would remove 400,000 U.S. jobs. Dell sinks after company warns AI spending will not be linear. NVIDIA's active with that. U.S. economy grows at 2.8% in Q3. Trump tariff message, I'm in charge of the economic agenda. Demand for protection against the stock market crashes rising with the VIX is increasing. Pending home sales jump for third straight month. Trump trade chief wants strategic decoupling from China. Mexico would raise tariffs if U.S. does so first. So we get a tariff war. So I think U.S. should have protectionism, bring jobs back to the U.S. at any cost. U.S. consumer spending increases solidly in October, and inflation stays elevated. Gold market's up. In hot credit market, fixed maturity funds are booming. U.S. inflation gauge ticks higher with price pressure stubborn. Stocks rally stall after U.S. online inflation data. Okay, so this, we got a lot of news here. Okay, on geopolitical and then socioeconomic we've looked at. If you stay with me to the end, though, you get a free bonus, which is my trading plan. Informational purposes only. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm an entertainer. Do your own research. Wow, look at these stock shares. Top gainers, Iris Energy. I'm a stockholder in Iris Energy. They're in the blockchain space. The top loser, Symbiotic, is off. Dell Computers tanking. HPQ is off 13%. Symbiotic's off 40%. So stay with me to the end. You get the bonus, which is my trading plan. So let's look at what's going on with Symbiotic. Why is that stock off 30? SYM, we'll look at it real quick. SYM, Symbiotic. All right, their stock is tanking. Let's see here. Stock's off 39%. Symbiotic, Automation Tech. They're in Wilmington, Massachusetts, robotics. And so let's see the puts real quick on Symbiotic. The Christmas option montage there, but let's look at, okay, the calls are off. The puts have got to be up. Well, yeah, they're up 7,000% on those 22 puts. So I might do a spread trade, not investment advice, but just looking at Symbiotic. Every time I see an option montage printing, when they rotate in and they're up 7,000%, I'm like, let's look at, open the option montage for me on Symbiotic, SYM. Okay, SYM puts, look at this, volumes there, man. All right, so I might do an option trade where I sell the November 29th puts on Symbiotic, the 2250s, and then go under the market and then purchase. I'll pull in a premium, say of 80 cents there, and then come out of pocket and purchase like the 20 puts. Let's see, they're active, so I might do a spread trade there on Symbiotic because it looks potentially oversold. So let's go over my trading plan real quick. Not investment advice. Bitcoin, pump it. I bought the dip on Bitcoin. I do a dollar cost average every day. So I did, at the limit, GTCs at the pivot point, purchased 1, 2, 3 pivot point trades. The lowest print on the pivot point was at 95,416. And so now it's pumped above that price, but that was on the 23rd. On the 25th, I did a dollar cost average on Bitcoin at 94,600 approximately. And then yesterday did a recurring investment on Bitcoin at 92,402. And it's now at 95.6. So that's been a nice trade. My cost basis in my Momo swing account on Bitcoin is 88,218. And it's now changing while it's at 95,600. So we got a nice 8% profit in Bitcoin, and it's pumping this morning up just over about 3.5%. So that's part of my synthetic Bitcoin mining rig that I've created. It's 100% cloud-based, and so I'm going to be writing a new ebook that I'll have be discussing in the future. I penned my other ebook 3 years ago on my invention on my synthetic cloud-based Bitcoin mining rig. So today I'll continue to dollar cost average Bitcoin. I'll dollar cost average SPY ETF. I purchased it yesterday on the breakout above 600. I have two ETFs that I own in the blockchain space, BTCUSD. One is up 6% today. So amazing. Okay, that trade, the Global X blockchain ETF. So I'll dollar cost average it every Monday. My cost basis there is 66.43. It's at $68, so it's looking good. Want to add to it. So I also own Block, BLOK, which is up 2% today, pumping. The Amplify Transformational Data Sharing ETF, up about 1% there, and then up 2% for the day. So I'll dollar cost average these two blockchain ETFs every week on Monday, and then dollar cost average Bitcoin every day as part of my cloud-based synthetic Bitcoin mining rig. So I'm going to be, like I said, publishing a new book on how Bitcoin mining has gone from, there's 4 gens. So the 4th generation now is cloud-based mining. It started off with hard drive mining on a laptop back in 2010. Then we got into the graphic card GPU mining, and now 3rd gen is ASIC miners. So the 4th gen will be cloud-based mining. So my invention that I invented 3 years ago is just, it produces on average 100,000 trading points a year in Bitcoin. So amazing times that we're in. So let's take a look at some of the stock shares today that I own in the blockchain space. All right. Now this is 75% concentration in BKCH. Mara Holdings I own. How's Mara doing? Up huge today. Mara Holdings up 9%, doing great. MARA, I own Coinbase, COIN. Stock's pumping this morning, is up as high as like 6% today, doing great on Coinbase. It's Core Scientific. Core, man, look at it, up this morning. Up about 4%. Core Scientific. Riot Platforms, I guess, are having a riot in Castle Rock, Colorado, because Riot Platform stock is up 8%, looking great. I own shares in it. Not financial advice, I got to say that. HUT8, like HUT, like NFL. Man, HUT8 this morning is up as much as like 11.5%. I own shares in HUT. CleanSpark. CleanSpark is just doing amazing this morning, up 6.5% on CleanSpark. I own shares in it, CLSK. Applied Digital. I own shares in Applied Digital. Stock was up this morning as much as about 4% on Applied Digital, looking great. And Galaxy Digital Holdings. I also own Cipher Mining, CIFR. Stock's up huge this morning, up 8%, incredible on Cipher Mining. And then Iris Energy, IREN. Stock's up huge today, up 27%. Iris Energy, I own shares in it. I might even sell a call. Let's look at the option montage on Iris Energy. Man, these options just out of the money on Iris Energy are up 180%. That's looking good. So Iris Energy. So these are all the stock shares that I own in the blockchain ETF, BKCH. They're all doing wonderful today. I'm running my synthetic Bitcoin mining rig. It's just producing epic points. We had a nice pivot here recently on Bitcoin. Had the dippy dip. It's breaking out to higher highs even today. It keeps going. It's like the Energizer Bunny. You can't stop it. Bitcoin had the pivot to about 91,000, and now it's working its way back up to 95,000. So it's about 4,000 point pump for Thanksgiving. So, wow, that's to be thankful for. Running a little longer today, about 14 minutes or so, 15 minutes. But, do me a favor, give my videos a like and a share, subscribe to my channel, and then I'll let you know about my new ebook that I'm going to be publishing on Amazon Kindle soon enough. So Bitcoin, oh my goodness, Bitcoin, what a Thanksgiving blessing, up 88. I mean, it's up I'm up 8,000 points just on my Momo swing account with Bitcoin. So thankful, buying the dip on it and dollar cost averaging it. And again, my synthetic mining rig that I invented is just cranking out the points on profitability for such. So with that, everyone, let the trend be your friend. Have a great Thanksgiving. It's John, your news reporter on my prop trading desk. Let the trend be your friend.